What you're looking at today is an 84 Monte Carlo Super Sport. If you keep up with my auctions and listings and just stuff like that, I pull these things out of the hills and sticks and mountains of North Carolina and try to find the best stuff and put them with a good home. And I got this beauty over the weekend, and it's a local guy that everybody knows, and he just got ready to sell his car collection, so bought his car collection. The pickup will be coming up for sale shortly, and feel free to inquire about it. So this car's had the front end suspension rebuilt. He ordered a set of the Chevrolet Corvette rallies put on it because somebody had put some different wheels he didn't like on it. It was painted about 5 years ago out of a 10, and 10 being a paint job I've never seen before. I'm leaving that open for the world's greatest paint job. 9 being the best I've ever seen. I'd say this thing is a low 7. And I give it a low 7 because we owned a body shop for 25 years and we've built show cars. So this is I hate to grade my stuff low, but you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. It's far as driving every day, showing it to your family, taking it to church, taking it to a show. This is you. Taking it to a national event, it's gonna need a little bit of more, you know. It's got a little chip right there, and then it's got some. This car was driven. This man that had this car drove it. That was his pride and joy. This and his '79 Chevrolet pickup truck. So I'm gonna make a pass around it and let you look at it. There's some road rash, that's what you want to call it, down here. It's just a little, no rust, and I believe that's like bubble gum or something off the road right there. There's no rust, just a couple little chips. And let's just, while I'm down here on my hands and knees, let's just go around and look under it. No rust. I mean, she's sharp. New exhaust. I think I told you already, for new front suspension. New paint. Well, paint's 5 years old. All new rubber around the windows and the glass and all that stuff. Usually, you know, these things just cracked all the pieces, and nope, it's good. One small chip right there. White, you can hide about anything, but if you can see down the sides of this thing, you don't see no waves, you don't see no imperfections, no sign of any kind of damage or body work, nothing like that. And usually most people don't put new rubber on them, you know, but this makes this car look good. They've got new rubber on it. This car looks solid. I mean, this is let me back up some so you can get a better view. I'm at a local ballpark, so I may get run off, but this was this overcast we got. This looks good out here. He put a good mark. He says 2-inch cowl, but it looks like a 2.5-inch cowl. Steel, not cheap flimsy fiberglass, steel cowl induction hood on it. And I believe it, he said good mark. When the man bought this car 6 years ago, he paid almost $10,000 for the car. And then he started making it the way he wanted it. And then he had the air conditioning redone and the front suspension and everything redone and the exhaust put on it and painted and all these goodies. And you know, the 80s stuff right now is on fire because you can make these cars as faster than any muscle car using modern technology if you wanted to. And they got the look. And everybody wants to relive their childhood. That's back underneath. And we can see down the side. Everybody wants to relive that childhood. Me being born in '79, these were all over the road when I was a kid. There's a little scuff right there. You can't see it unless you're looking, but you can still see that new weather stripping. He professionally had the windows tinted. Not some kid in the backyard with some soapy water. He took it and had it done right. Everything this man had done to this thing, he had done right. So now we're going to get to the inside. I'm going to start out in the interior of the car. This is going to be a long video, so if you want to skip ahead, hey, I don't blame you. But if you're interested in this car and you want to know exactly what you're getting, this is exactly what you're getting. So give me a second. I wouldn't prefer these darker blue mats, but they work. As you can see, window works. Here's a fuel pump or something kicking on. Let me turn it back off. Original radio. Original dash. Yeah, it's not a cover. That's the original dash. Had the fill on it. Now, the headliner is starting to come down a little bit. See back there in that corner? Right there. I'll be glad to have it replaced. It's my lady, if she'll still do it, just call me. She's about to retire. But it's going to be about I'd say it'd be less than $150 if you wanted it done. But maybe you know somebody cheaper, but it don't need it right now. I mean, look at them door jambs. You see this thing, I mean, it's a good looking car. You know, doors shut like they should. It don't rattle. It don't sound like you're in a tin can going down the road. It sounds solid. As you can see, the steering wheel's not wore through. The steering wheel's in good shape. Door panels are in good shape. Scuff plates look decent. This is what I would call a driver, but at the top end of a driver. This is getting where it's a show and go kind of deal. If you want to show it, you just have it detailed and show it. And if you want to drive it, drive it. I'm getting the video and the pictures. That's dirt off my hand. I think actually it's just wet. So, you know, this is a decent car. Actually, it's above decent. Let's get into the trunk. All right. I don't know if they repainted the inside of this trunk or not. There's the original options. As you can see, they've put new rubber in here. Now that spare tire, I don't know if it's original or what. That's neat. You know, it is an official spare tire. Let's pull this. Let's get behind the curtain, so to speak. Now it's still got the backing off of that, but there's nothing. There's no rust, hints of rust, or rust even thinking about coming in here yet. So you fellers that's above the, as we say in North Carolina, if you're above the Mason-Dixon line, y'all got the rust. This one ain't started yet, so if you want one, It's rust free. Here it is. All right, Ned, go ahead and get in it and pop the hood for me. Crank it. Go ahead and crank it. Turn this turn signal on. Turn that turn signal on. Headlights. Horn. Sorry about that, got a little traffic. Be funny. Figure he's gonna spin out. This concludes our video. If you got any questions, just message me and we'll go from there. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this long video. Y'all have a nice day now.